We have just arrived at Marble Canyon Provincial Park, and we're going to tell you everything you need to know about visiting this park. This was such a great spot. We're going to show you the waterfall hike, the diving area at Pavilion Lake, the climbing area in the canyon, and even some drone footage just outside the park. So our first impressions of the site, first of all, it's right on the highway. So there is a little bit of highway noise, but it's not that busy of a highway. Like there's been the odd car here and there.
Yeah, not much more road noise than we would get like at our home base in Hope. So
there are only 30 sites, and I want to say only a handful of them are trailer sites. Most of them are pretty small, and there's a lot of nice tent pads.
Yes.
But number one thing, it is not big rig friendly. So I would say it's only barely medium rig friendly. You'll see behind me, we had a heck of a time just getting our 25-foot travel trailer into that spot.
So yeah, this is definitely tents, pop-up campers, small enclosed trailers, vans, class C, like small class C's, things like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far what we know about activities is that there is climbing on the rocks across the highway. Yep. There are 2 lakes. There is swimming, fishing,
scuba diving.
Scuba diving, apparently. That's a random one.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. There's a beach and waterfall.
Oh, yes.
It's supposed to be an amazing waterfall, so we're gonna go and check that out so that we can show you.
Absolutely. All right, let's go explore.
All right, here we go.
Smells just walking down our little pathway. We are just on Crown Lake, which is absolutely beautiful.
It looks even more impressive from like up there because it looks turquoise with the sun. It's really pretty. It's just so clear. Oh my gosh, there's a fish. Almost right away, there's a little information hut with some maps and stuff. In one of the little slots on the side, there's an actual map of the campground.
Yeah, because some of them are not visible from the main camping road. Some of them are, you have to walk down a path or walk down some stairs. So definitely get the map so you know what site is going to be good for you.
Yep. So they have quite a few sites where you kind of parallel park your vehicle. Some of them are narrower. Like further up the road here. This one's actually fairly wide, so you could put a trailer along here. But anyways, the cool thing about these is once you're parked, then you've got these stairs down to like a platform for your tents and or your picnic table and things like that, and a little bit of water access in some cases. It's kind of clever. It's really helps bring in that privacy aspect even though you're kind of close to the road. With the way it's set up, this is like really ideal for tenting and van lifing. But then if you come along here, there's 2 sites that look like the most private. I would argue they're probably the best sites in the park, and that's probably why they're taken right now.
So they have a self-registration system that Mel is just working on right now.
Yeah, so you open the box, you fill out your permit, put in your money in the envelope, and then put it in the next box here, and you're done. Just a couple more details about your stay here when you're planning to come to Marble Canyon. There are no hookups, and there's no cell phone signal here either, and there is no sanitation. So be prepared to empty or fill your tanks either before coming or after leaving. We passed a sanitation in Cache Creek, so not too far away. The cost to stay here, at least at the time of filming, was $18 a night. And that's all I got for you.
So we can see the waterfall in the distance, but we're not quite sure how to get there yet. The trail to the waterfall can be found just up the road, and there's this little gravel parking area, and then we just go up this little trail here. So this path is a little bit rocky, a little bit rough, and it's on a pretty steep side of a hill, so not terribly accessible. Just gotta watch your step a bit. Mel has a fear of long grass.
Don't like long grass. It's horrible. Brushes on your ankle. Ugh. I hear a waterfall.
I hear it too. We're getting close. We should have put on bug spray for this hike. There's a couple mosquitoes.
A couple.
We can really hear the waterfall now.
Yep.
I can see part of it.
I read that, and then as I looked up, there was a bird coming down. I was like, holy cow! Till I realized it was a bird. Oh wow. That is so cool!
Quite the breeze from it. It is a wet, windy breeze.
Beautiful. It's also a bit cold and windy. I guess if you were to scuba dive here, you could see these really unique microbiolites that are actually being studied in a joint project between the University of British Columbia and NASA. If you do come to Pavilion Lake to do some scuba diving, make sure that you are a certified diver, okay? Buoyancy control is really important here because the microbiolites that are the main attraction are very sensitive. So you don't want to touch them, you don't want to knock into them. There's 3 areas where you can dive, it looks like. And I wish that we had diving gear to be able to go and check this out, but another time.
We should have brought our snorkel gear.
We could have brought our snorkel gear. You can snorkel here, which, I mean, hey, you would have been happy with your fins and snorkel. I probably would have needed a very, very thick wetsuit to be comfortable. It's gorgeous water. It's like this beautiful dark turquoise in the dark, deep areas and light turquoise in the lighter areas. The water is absolutely crystal clear. Let's go see it.
We think the climbing is somewhere around here. So this looks like the area where you would climb, but we haven't found exactly where you park and go up. If you're looking for the climbing path, it's a little bit hard to find, but there are 3 pull-offs on the lake side of the road. And then there's this little tree that has a little orange piece of tape. Hopefully that'll still be here. Otherwise, you can see there's this rocky path that kind of goes up. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Famous last words. So just as Jay said, you'll come out of the park, like you'll turn left going out of the park, and then the first little pull-off that you see right after you get past that lake is the walk for the waterfall. Then, if you continue driving, you'll start to see Pavilion Lake, and right as soon as you start to see that, there's 2 or 3 little pull-offs on the lakeside, and well, I would actually park at the 2nd or 3rd one because right in the middle between those 2 is this path. All right, let's get off this busy road. And by busy, I mean like 1 car every 5 minutes or so.
We found a little pull-off well outside of the park, and we're gonna try and get some drone footage of Pavilion Lake.
And that was Marble Canyon Provincial Park.
Thank you for joining us. And if you like this video, please be sure to give us a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay tuned for more hiking, adventure, and camping videos. And in the meantime,
Keep on living the life you've imagined. You're making me nervous. Walking like that.
If you see the GoPro, just go. That means I fell.
It's like I've got such a reflection I can't even see. Oh, there, okay. You're very small. And go.
We found a little pull-off that's well...